Hey everybody, and welcome back to Typewriter. We are back again at this very cool game. It's been about a week. It's been about a week since I played it, and just like jumping right back into it, the aesthetic of the game is very, very pleasant. Like, just to tell you the history of fonts, which most people take for granted, nobody really cares about typesetters. We just pick the fonts that we have available on our computers and go from there without a second thought. It's very nice, it's very cool. It's a new direction, I'll give it that. And to make the game interesting by having all this background art and these things going on simultaneously, because I think this is around the Renaissance era, if I am not mistaken. So you would have had, if this is the Renaissance, this is the Romantic era of music. So you would have French Romanticism as well as it's not Hungarian Romanticism, but you had different types of Romanticism that was going on around the country. And I know French is one of those that they emoted a lot through. And it's one of the more popular styles that was pervasive during the Renaissance. So that is very cool, and it takes me back seeing I want to say those are clarinets. I don't think they're oboes. They're not big enough to be oboes, but I think those are clarinets. I used to play a clarinet back when I was in 4th grade, which is why they sound so familiar. And it's just very nice. It's very nice. It harkens me back to my music lessons that I used to take, which, were very cool. Unfortunately, I had to stop my I'm Gonna Die. Yeah, I think those are planets. I had to stop my music lessons temporarily in the pursuit of something else. Hopefully I didn't miss something up there. Be highly upset if I did. No. Take me back up. Yeah, and I got it. Sweet ass. How am I going to get out of here? Okay. Go. Roll up and roll out. No, wait. Up. And no, wait. I'm going to get out. Yeah, there it is. There it is, baby. No, okay, here we go. See if I can get to the top of the S. Because they might be hiding something at the top of the S. Nope. I want it. If I can just go lower. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. No, okay. I give up. I know when I'm defeated. No! Like that. Alright, let's do this thing. I don't think there's anything up there. I hope not. Yeah, I can always check. No. I think that's V. So would you just... Okay, here we go. Aha! Now, gotta be careful. Okay. Fall. Gently. Aha! Just a light kiss every now and then. Wait. I'm missing a few, aren't I? No, I'm not. Okay. The W made me paranoid. No. Oh. Okay. Thank goodness they allowed me to... No! I died. Alright, here we go. Up. Went too far. Okay. Alright. No. It gets a little, Alright. Daggone it. Well, we have a story nonetheless. So it's a story time. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we read that one. Did it not record the fact that I just got 5? Oh. Uh-huh. Okay. No. Aha. That's what you get. Okay, here we go. Grand Calais du Pierre Duchessin. I am horrible. I'm horrible at these names, so please forgive me if I botch them up. That is just me being uncultured. The birth of print media. I've heard of that one. I think I've used that before. The Enlightenment period also sees the dawn of print media. In 1789, the Declaration of Human and Civic Rights proclaims the freedom of the Press Act in its Article 11. Right? That's 11, not 2. Excuse me. The free communication of ideas and opinions is one of the most precious of rights of man. Every citizen may, accordingly, speak, write, and print with freedom, but shall be responsible for such abuses of this freedom as shall be defined by law. Indeed, the Revolutionary period marks the birth of a large number of newspapers and political prints throughout France. From 1789 to 1800 alone, the French press grows from a few titles to 1,350 newspapers. Despite the censorship period, the press itself is a major vehicle for the dissemination of ideas, a role that is continuously sustained throughout the 19th century. From a typographical perspective, this revolution accelerates the adoption of new types and Garamond characters are phased out. Even the Imprimer Royal prints of the Constitution of 1791 using the D-dot type, and the quality of the publication becomes a model for all European printers. Ooh, okay, cool. So, during the Enlightened period, that was the birth of like freedom and freedom of thought and expression. That's more of what it was. It was the liberation of expression, and it's something that we hold dear today. I mean, you're able to watch me on the interwebs, which is fan-flipping-tastic, and I can say, now granted, I'm American, right? But we have freedom of speech here. We're not a communist dictatorship in the fact that we have super censorship over our internet, similar to China. We have more freedoms as far as our speech and as far as our speech and as far as our internet goes, than some of the Eastern Asian countries. I think that's fair enough to say. I think I can say that, especially using the example of China. So it's very, it's one of those puzzles. Okay. Crossword. Oh, this is a crossword puzzle. Not crossword. Word find, something like that. I think, which is very cool. But it's very nice and. All right, so can I save it? No. I took. Did I take the road more or less traveled? Oh. Okay. I was so confused. It's like, did I get everything I was supposed to get? Oh, is this the end of D-Dot? Did I get everything? That's the question. Chase. I got my A stamp. Cool. Yay! And with that, we finished D Dot. But yeah, it's something that I really appreciate. That I can get on a medium and express myself how I see fit, which is wonderful. I love it. Beautiful. You know. Alright, so from D Dot, we are rolling Clarendon. Okay. This is interesting. So this is old farmland. So this is America, I want to say? That windmill is very familiar too. Yeah, this seems like Midwestern America. During like the gold rush. Thank you, A. I would have rather you had been an ampersand. And I learn about these things, and I die. That is very, like, the sunlight effect in this game is really cool. That really drives home the environment. Tumbleweeds! Nice. I remember seeing tumbleweeds in the demo, and completely forgot that they were a thing in this game. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to see these, aren't I? This is very cool. Boom, baby. Wait a minute. Didn't I get E twice? I don't know. I stopped keeping track because my brain hurt. Oh, hey. I died. Oh. Get out of here. Alright. So what is this thing that we are looking at right now? This is probably like another printing... probably like another... yeah. Didn't think I'd be that innovative. The lithography. The lithography. Yeah, the lithography. Of the many upheavals that the printing press will undergo in the 19th century, lithography is the first. Invented in 1798 by German actor and playwright Alois Senefelder as an inexpensive means of printing his own work, this technique is a transition between artisan printing and mechanized printing of the industrial era. Lithography uses an image coated with oil on the surface of the lithographic limestone plate. After being treated with a mixture of acid, gum arabic, and water, the oil attracts ink, and then the ink is transferred to blank paper, producing a printed page. Basically, the positive part of the image is water repelling and the negative is water retaining. This process is much more simple and less costly than printing characters with lead, as well as easily editable. Another advantage of lithography is that it leads to the reproduction of larger scale images and illustrations. Chromolithography is developed in 1837 using a separate stone for each color and brings the unprecedented development of multicolor reproductions. Oh ho! Very cool. As soon as that goes up, G baby! Wow, we're already up to H. And we haven't left our first area. What is this? Oh, dynamite. I love that the environment still has physics, even after it's blown up. Oh, minecart. Am I gonna have to jump for something? Oh, holy crap. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. William Caslin. Who are you? William Caslin. In the 19th century, England dominates Europe due to its industrial power and maritime positioning. Following the pioneering work of William Caslin, one of the two, I'll say Caslin, and John Baskerville, the country also sees a real boom in typographical art. Robert Thorne, a silversmith, cartoonist, and engraver of London typefaces, takes over the printing shop of his master, Thomas Cottrell. Thomas relocates the workshop to Fan Street in 1794 and creates the Fan Street Foundry, which becomes renowned for quality fonts. A talented typographer, Thorne is especially famous for designing bold characters titled Fat Face or Bold Roman. William Caslin IV, the great-grandson of the creator of the Caslin, takes over his father's workshop and is equally involved in the evolution of typographic art. In 1816, he signs his catalog using uppercase, monotone, sans serif letters labeled A Line English Egyptian, and just a few years later, more sans serif types appeared. Okay, cool. So, I am going to cut the video here. We're actually, what, 1/3 of the way done with with Clarendon. I think that's what we're up to. But we're up to industrialism, European industrialism. So that's very cool. And we're in the Midwest with this awesome kind of music and the mine cart ride where you jump and the cart moves. So this is very cool. Still very cool. I still have a smile on my face. I'm still appreciating this experience. So I'm having a good time. I'm having a wonderful time. So thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, smash that like button like there's no tomorrow. Share the video with the world. Hit me up on Twitter and hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the videos thus far. And I'm The Outlier, and I will see you all in the next video.